How's it going, guys? My name is Damien. Welcome back. Bringing you my review, my very first review for The Flash, Season 1, Episode 4. I haven't done any reviews for this show prior, and I really should have been doing it because it's a really great show, but I decided to start now and add it to my regular rotation of shows that I'm reviewing on this channel. So if you haven't seen the episode yet, you might want to click off and come back later if you want to hear my thoughts and opinions on this episode. So if you're new, first time watching any of my videos, feel free to subscribe. I'll be doing a lot of videos like this, so there will always be content going up on the channel. So let's get right into it. I'll do my top 5, and really I shouldn't even do a top 5 for this episode, so I guess realistically, rather than doing that, I'd rather just talk about a lot of the great things that happened, because the show had a lot of consistency throughout this episode, and it basically built off of what the previous 3 episodes did. And it's hard for me to actually rank everything that happened in 5 amazing moments or 10 amazing moments, whatever I wanted to do, because again, it was just so great. I could easily look at some of the comic book stuff and appreciate that, whether it be Captain Cold or the overall references to the future at the end of the episode, things that could potentially happen down the line, like little details they pay tribute to, the way Captain Cold was actually dressed, the freeze gun, the cryo gun that he has, like all of that stuff is great. And I love when they kind of put the little or give a nod to the comics in some way, shape, or form. So I could easily look at it from that angle, or I could just look at it from someone who's never read a comic book and appreciate all of the Barry and Felicity scenes, the scenes between Joe and Iris, and all these other scenes, them hanging out together, just being friends, dealing with their own personal issues and their lives in general. So there's a lot of things you could really talk about, but the things I liked the most about the episode, I'll just highlight what I thought were the best moments throughout the episode in no particular order, because it's really hard to rank these in 5. So obviously the scenes between Barry and Felicity were great. They had a lot of scenes together. Now, if you ship the two of them, I will say that realistically, they're probably not going to be together. Different shows, contracts. The most you can really hope for is a few guest appearances and the team ups that they have planned at some point. That's really all you can look forward to. That's realistically, you're just not going to see much more of Barry and Felicity. So this was a nice way to catch the two of them up, really just explore their characters and how they're in love with these two other people that really are unavailable at the moment, if you want to look at it that way. So it was great seeing the two of them together, and I thought Felicity could have. I don't know. I felt something just felt a little off about the way she was so accepting to him being superpowered now. I felt like she'd have more scientific responses, like, or kind of want to find out some more. But I guess it's what it is. Maybe down the line, who knows? But the two of them together had great scenes, of course. That was great. The ending scene between the two of them where they kissed, of course. A lot of people were probably excited for that, and that was great. And then he left, so that was nice also. So they had a lot of great scenes together. Outside of that, I actually really enjoy the scenes between Joe and Iris and even Eddie, because there's you just have that tension between the family and the guy that she's dating now. So it's great because they actually didn't dedicate that much time to it, but the time that they did dedicate felt meaningful. And when you can do that and have it resonate with a viewer, then you really deserve, points for that type of stuff. So I enjoyed that as well. Having minor scenes like that was really, really great. But the standout, the absolute standout, and before I actually get to the standout, I will also touch on Team Flash. Again, it was like Felicity said, they were all thrown together overnight, learning to work together. And this is really what we're going to see, them as a team working together and developing a better bond and friendship. And of course, there's still a lot of unknowns and question marks that have to be revealed. But Cisco, I wasn't too big a fan of him in the first 2 episodes, but I think he's getting better as he goes. I mean, he's going to get more comfortable with the role, of course, like anyone else would. But yes, he is definitely getting better. So, but the standout for this episode, and this is where I'm going to spend There's really two standouts, actually, and this is where I'll spend the next few minutes just really talking about it because number one, I have to highlight the fact that the special effects for this week's episode was amazing. I always have to look at the fact that this show is lower budget. CW does not have the type of money that someone like Fox has with like Gotham or something like that. So when they can pull off special effects the way they do and make it look the way they do, I'm really impressed. The special effects on this week's episode was amazing. Everything that happened throughout the episode, all of the Flash's saves, and his involvement with the train in towards the end of the episode, rather, dealing with Captain Cold when he saved all those passengers on the train, looked really, really good. It was really nice. So that was great. I'm always impressed when I see a CW show like this. You know, Smallville is really the show that I watched before, and I always said that if Smallville had been created, if you had made Smallville in 2014, just like these shows have been done, you really would have had a better product. But of course, you know, the Flash and Arrow are building off of what Smallville did. So, and it was also nice to hear them calling the Flash the Blur because it kept reminding me of Smallville constantly. So that was great. I love the special effects. Now, the main highlight of the episode. And even though he didn't have that much screen time, I have to give a nod to Wentworth Miller for doing a great job playing Captain Cold. Well, that is his tentative name, of course. He even laughed at it when Cisco called him that. So that was pretty funny. So thumbs up for the Captain Cold laugh. That was well, he really smiled because he found it humorous. So that was great. But he is going to be leading a team of metahumans basically, and this is really who the Flash has to deal with. His main core villains will be led by Captain Cold. So it was great that they got someone who is he doesn't have powers, and you know it's great that his character is gonna have that continuity. He's gonna be building a team of his own. You know, he saw at the very end of the episode. So, and there's of course a bunch of theories about who that could potentially be, but all of this will be revealed in due time. And it was great that I'd like to see Wentworth Miller have more screen time though, because I was just a big fan of Prison Break. So it would be nice if he had some more screen time for sure. But all in due time, I imagine. So let me know what you guys think about the episode. There's a lot more I could really talk about. His overall saves were great. Even the simple special effects when Felicity wanted to see him use the Speed Force, even that was really cool to see. So let me know what you guys think about it. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Leave a like on the video. It really does help the channel out. It's a new channel, and I'm trying to grow it, and I'll try to do some more videos as time goes on, like a variety of videos outside of reviews, but we'll see how it goes. So thank you for listening. My name is Damien. Subscribe for more, leave a like, comment. If you'd like to reach me, my Twitter is in the description, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Arrow.